Los Angeles, California is the scene for the Nuggets. One of the most complete skill sets in the game. He does it all. What does Nikola Jokic have in store for us tonight as they prepare to do battle inside Staples Center? Nuggets Clippers is next. We'll be right back. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. Nikola Jokic loves to pass. He said an assist makes two people happy instead of just one. So it's as simple as that. And that simplicity and creative joy is part of what makes the big man tick. Jokic said, "It helps me having fun out there. It's a different way to approach the game." And that makes him one of a kind in this league, Kevin.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players. But you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed. You look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And for the Clippers, we've got Patrick Beverley. Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's George in at the 2 spot. Now here's Leonard. Outside, George. Good work defensively by Millsap. Jokic with it. George picks him up. Jokic passes to Millsap. Murray dishes to Harris. Shoots from the line. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Off the inbound, Jokic trying to free himself up.
Well, the quickness of Paul George on defense is something that very few players possess. I think he does a fantastic job rushing guys because of his presence.
Leonard looking over the floor. Here's Morris. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
Left side, George. Back to Beverley. Outside, Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. Los Angeles with another miss. Nuggets are gone 2 of 6 from the field. Barton wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Murray. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid 30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets to the paint. And the rejection by Zubac. On the wing, George. Guarded by Harris. Zubac kicks to Beverly. Tries it from the top of the key. Not going to go that time. And the Nuggets going the other way. Millsap dishes to Murray. Millsap attacking. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's George. Here's Morris. And he lays it straight in.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Barton finds Jokic. Deep two from Murray. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Murray's got 6 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
To the inside, Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Leonard with the bucket.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
The Nuggets leading by 6. Harris outside. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Harris. He's got 8.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now here's Beverly. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Leonard against Barton. Leonard the pass to Zubac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Denver.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
So, for the Clippers, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Morris. Landry Shamet comes in for George. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Denver also making some changes. Porter comes in for Will Barton. And it's Torrey Craig in for Gary Harris. Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. Baseline J on the way. It's hauled in by Zubac.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Passes to Harrell. Outside Williams. Pocket 6. The pass to Shamet. 3-pointers off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 7. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. Green comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Leonard. And Denver with a change here too. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. Here's Jokic. That one, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Inside, Harrell. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Well, I like the athleticism of Murray, just taking off towards the rim for the jam.
Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And it's in there. And now it's an 11-point Nugget lead.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Williams finds Jackson. Pass to Harrell. Outside Williams. There's the three. Porter pulls it in.
Well, I think that was clearly a fourth. He's a little anxious. Too much in a hurry right there.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Outside Porter. The offensive rebound, but they'll get another chance.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Murray, and Crane is right there.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And that one, good.
Timeout.
Murray's got 10 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Monte Morris is checked in for Torrey Craig. Now, here's Shamet. Not a lot of room. Pass to Green. Stolen by Grant. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Porter. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Free throw good. Porter.
And guys, if there's an X factor for this Nuggets team moving forward, it might be the young man, Michael Porter Jr. Talk about his potential. It could be as high as anybody on that roster.
Yeah, I concur with you there, Greg. I mean, you look at this kid, he's got a great shooting touch and really good scoring instincts that you don't see very often. Extremely gifted. They've brought him along slowly, which is the wise thing to do. And if he can come on and realize his potential, he could take him to another level for sure.
There's Jackson with the three. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Jokic has got 10 points in the game. And the Clippers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, let's look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Now here's Harrell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Williams for three. Plumlee with the rebound. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. It's stolen by Morris. Porter with it. Now guarded by Harrell. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Clippers trail by 17. And they get it. And the dunk by Jackson.
Now, the quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
And here is Morris. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Plumlee, it's good on the putback.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They lead by 17. And good that time.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Murph. Over Williams. Rebound by the Clippers.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The Clippers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And the Clippers making a change here. Morris is checked in. Harris is checked in for Denver. The Nuggets leading by 16. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Williams. Shamet the pass to Green. And it's Harrell missing.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Porter. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Denver with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big... And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a...
Selfless. I mean, you need to took your pride, you took your ego out, just to be part of the team and do whatever you need to do to be the best player in your roles.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Nuggets really take control here.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
So on the floor for Denver, they've got Plumlee. Harris is out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Jeremy Grant, and it's Porter in at the threesome. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, we've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time. Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. Outside for George. Offline with his three.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Here's Beverly. And Morris throws it down.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
The Nuggets leading by 17. And the pass to Porter. That shot off. 80 that time from Leonard. Here's George. Count that one.
Yeah, excellent determination there from George. This wasn't going to be denied. Fighting off the physical contact and nailing the shot over good defense.
Pass to Plumlee. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Plumlee's got his second basket of the game. George with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. And George, here we go. And he gets the bucket.
Solid poise from PG, Paul George. Excellent at converting despite getting hit on the drive.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Morris dishes to Plumlee. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Plumlee's got 4 points in the quarter. Clippers trail by 17 and stolen by Barton. Pass to Morris. Feeds it to Porter. Makes it off the glass. Porter's got 14.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Leonard inside. Barton defending. That one falls.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Morris kicks to Beverly. Shot clock at 6.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Craig, defended by George. Craig can't get it to go. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. And the shot is good. He's got 8.
Well, I tell you, George is an amazing athlete. He's got great speed, and when he's in the open court running the break, that's a scary look for the defense.
Millsap passes to Morris. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Denver making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. Passes it to Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Tries from 16. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. George, no good. Denver leading by 19 points. Millsap down low. Leonard's there. The feed to Barton. Here's Craig. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
George. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And George is so smart, so crafty on the dribble. He's just got an excellent way of controlling the ball and his body as he's dribbling.
Morris finds Jokic. Here's Craig. Drills it from outside.
Timeout, timeout.
Craig's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And the Clippers call time here.
And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this? Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick. He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted him.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way of going about things, but there's no denying he's got a lot of game, and it's fun to watch.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the second free throw, good. Murray with it. He's got 13. Now the pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Steps back and fires. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. For 3, Millsap. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Denver leading by 23. Murray, the pass to Craig. Back to Murray. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Swiped it away. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. The putback. Jokic on the follow.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Barton against Leonard.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Paul Millsap. Jokic has got 18 points.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Denver.
Well, he's an outstanding free throw percentage shooter. I mean, for his career, one of the best is Williams.
Back to Murray. From deep three-point range. No good that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And then Leonard enjoys jamming it home. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
Denver's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Barton. And Barton throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Morris. He's looking for Williams and finds him. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, he twisted his body up right there just enough to create space. Williams so slick and ill-like inside.
Jokic kicks to Barton. To the middle, here's Murray. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 17 points in the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubats. JaMychal Green comes in for Morris. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Leonard. And Denver also making a switch. Harris is checked in. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. There's the dish to Grant. Passes it to Craig. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Harrell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jackson dishes to Green. And the shot goes down. Green's got 8.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Murray, the pass to Craig. Rebound by Williams.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Williams has got his 2nd bucket.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Murray. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Lou Williams.
And the strength of Murray, finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
The pass to Williams. Now here's Harrell. Jokic defending. And there's Harrell. That's good on the assist by Williams.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now Murray. Here's Jokic. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. Jamal Murray has been the story in this one. He had 23 points, 7 assists. Well, what can you say about super? That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George, and it's Beverly in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Morris, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Beverly, the pass to Leonard. Back to Beverly, down low, Zubac, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Zubac has got 6.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
And that one's good, Barton.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That'll be his second foul of the game. Murray against Beverly. Now, here's Jokic. 20 points for him. Count it.
Jamal Murray is what we call a professional scorer, a hired gun. This guy can torch you because of that shot.
Harris against George. Outside Leonard. Pass to Zubac. And it's sent back by Jokic. Clock is at 3. In the corner, it's Morris. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 7 points in the game.
And the one thing about Morris, he doesn't scare you from beyond the arc, but you still have to account for him.
Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, but they're 3 or 4 to start the second half.
Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Denver's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Pass to Murray. He kicks to Millsap. Here's Jokic. But he gets it back. And the rejection by Zubac. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Doubled by Murray. Back to Beverly. Over in the corner, Zubac. Just 5 on the clock. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Here's Barton. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Offensive rebound. Jokic, no good. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
Oh, what a finish! And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Exactly. I mean, it had to happen here in the third. Now they've got the run going, and I think they've got to keep it going now.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Plumlee, he's checked in for Denver. Monte Morris comes in for Will Barton. Plumlee finds Harris, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. On the wing, Morris. He's covered by Leonard. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game. Plumlee against Harrell. And Plumlee kicks to Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Morris. Misses, and the dry spell continues. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Leonard attacking. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of foul.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. And Morris drops them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on an 18-6 run. Leonard draws the double. Harrell. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harrell has to be accounted for defensively.
Passes it to Plumlee. Back to Morris. Lays it up off the glass. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Leonard. He feeds it to Harrell. Plumlee with the steal. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter's checked in. The Nuggets leading by 20. And here is Morris. 8 points for him. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the big fella, Mason Plumlee, you know, he could start for some teams in this league, but he's been dynamite off the bench for the Nuggets.
Yeah, you take a look at his game, Greg, and defense and rebounding and finishing, all high level. But the one thing that's underrated, but I appreciate a lot, is his passing game. It's come a long way. He does a lot to help you in a reserve role.
The pass to Millsap. Here's Craig, a three ball. The rebound by Paul George.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered. Teammates.
The Nuggets leading by 15 to the left side wing. Here's Craig. Good work defensively by Morris.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Leonard the pass to Harrell. And there it is for him. Harrell's got 9.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Morris against Beverly. Outside Millsap. Pass to Craig. Back to Millsap. Just 5 to shoot. Denver passing it around. And here's Morris for 3. Carries it from three-point range. He's got 11.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And the Clippers call time here.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Landry Shamet comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Lou Williams is checked in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And Denver also making a switch. Grant, he's checked in for Paul Millsap.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Williams against Morris. Pass to Craig. A 3. Another 3 for Denver.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Williams. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
It's Jackson with the drive. Yes! Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
The Clippers have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. Here's Morris. 11 points in the game. The teardrop falls in. Morris has got 9 points in the quarter.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Williams kicks to Shamet. Back to Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That was simply a matter of the quickness of Williams causing that foul. We'll see if he can cash in at the line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What's up?
And how about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
The Nuggets have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Free throw good, Porter.
You know, as a youth player, Porter's talent was undeniable. Unquestionable, really, but he suffered through some injuries. He didn't get a lot of time on the court in college, and he entered the 2018 draft with a lot to prove.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Will Barton, he's checked in for Morris. Up top, Porter to the middle. Shamet with the steal. Good. Shamet's got 5 now. So it's Denver now. They lead by 14. Here's Craig. Good. Nice job down low. LA's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Jackson passes to Green, and Green slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Craig, good.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Outside Williams.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Knocked away. Porter passes to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Clippers trail by 18. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. Jackson passes to Green. And here is Shamet. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Zubac is checked in for Green. And Denver with a change here, too. Jokic is checked in. The Clippers shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Williams. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
And how about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
All free throws good from Jackson. Murray against Jackson. Murray outside. Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Zubac. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got a... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Denver, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. Michael Porter's out there with Will Barton, and it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Jackson kicks to Zubac. Pass to Shamet. Six to shoot. Outside Williams. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here, but they recover it. Outside Jackson. Shamet with it. The kick out to Williams. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic. Just got rebound number 15 here tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Los Angeles. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. And that'll be his third foul so far. Paul Millsap's checked in for Denver.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets, Paul Millsap.
Murray against Williams. And there's the pass to Barton. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Yeah, another turnover. But guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
So for the Clippers, Morris is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Paul George comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Lou Williams.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
And so he hits both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Jokic passes to Harris. Fires the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. 19-point game. And Murray, here we go. Good work there as it goes. Barton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities. We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Leonard inside, guarded by Harris.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
The Clippers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. On the wing, George, guarded by Harris. Back to Beverly. Zubac trying to break loose. And that one's good. Beverly.
And Beverly is a menace inside. I mean, incredibly crafty at finding ways to score down there.
Here's Murray. Three-pointer. Barton. Count that as his 7th. Field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Beverly with the ball. Out guarded by Murray.
Oh, I love the aggressive mindset Beverly has. I mean, that's really what makes him special. He's not afraid of getting bumped, especially when he's going to the bucket.
That's good from Beverly. So both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Beverly.
Man, I tell you, you really have to appreciate how much Beverly hustles. He plays hungry and with an edge. He's skilled, though, on both ends of the floor in addition to that.
Daniels from outside. Here's Von Lay. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Zubac's the pass to man. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Morris is checked in for Patterson. And it's Paul George in for Rodney Magruder. The Nuggets leading by 22. Here's Barton. Outside for Murray. Here's Jokic. No good on the triple. And Los Angeles guys shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Denver's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Millsap looking it over. Dishes it to Murray. Pass to Jokic. And here's the fast break. Harris against George. Zubac trying to break loose. And that one's good, George.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Clearly going to take a lot of work, no doubt about that, but it's not impossible. You need plays at both ends of the floor, and you got to have a bunch of them.
Here's Murray, and they convert at last on attempt number 3.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all.
Outside for George. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Harris.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Now Murray. Jokic passes to Barton, and Barton throws it down.
Barton is athletic and has great vertical, so he's terrific at throwing it down when he gets close to the basket.
Here's Beverly. Denver grabs the miss. Barton outside, tries it from 19. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. They get it back. He dishes it to Morris. Back to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
The Nuggets leading by 22. Murray dishes to Harris. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Clippers. George has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Murray. Tries again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Well, he's a fighter now, and he's physical, so he'll battle you inside, and Millsap's going to take it right at you. He really forces your hand when you're defending him.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Doubled by Murray. Nobody near George. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And that kind of awareness from George is really exceptional, catching the defense flat-footed by rising up immediately on the catch.
Wide open look here for Murray. Here's Millsap, and the layup falls. Millsap's got 4 points now in the quarter.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The Nugget shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Murray kicks to Barton. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers shooting an appalling 26% in the 4th quarter. Here's George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 6 assists in the game. Denver leading by 22. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Free throw good, Murray.
You know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
Williams, he's checked in for the Clippers. And the Clippers have possession. Pass to Zubac. Feeds it to Morris. 2 points. That one goes.
Crafty inside. Morris has become proficient at using his body to create just the right amount of space for that shot.
Murray against Williams. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. And the first one at the line is good. and so Murray nails both of them. The Clippers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Inside. Here's Barton. Second shot opportunity. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Free throw, good. Jokic.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape, and boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Jackson passes to Zubac. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Morris. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Morris has got 11 points here in just the second half. There's a minute 40 left here in the fourth quarter. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body, and I think we will see that in time. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Denver.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
There is no noise in the stands right now.
Patterson got a piece of it. Here's Paige Diop. Here's the step back. Magruder with the rebound. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. There's 31 seconds left in the game. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jackson down low. He's covered by Daniels. And it's sent back by Jokic. Now, here is Morris. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Nikola, coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What's gotten you to be more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if I say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, it sounds like they're listening, man. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.